Next, intensity, field intensity. We are all driven by the fact, and this is probably wrong education, that a lot helps a lot. Especially the man here. I always experience that when they call me and said, when can I go on 400? Huh? Because it must be, you know, for us it's to achieve that we have to be exposed to higher intensity because we believe that this is more helpful, that we heal faster, that we get faster results. Well, I can tell you that's totally the wrong approach, because in energy medicine, it's not about the intensity. It's always less is more, and consistency beats intensity. So, not going always on 400, maybe 2 times per week, intensity-wise. Better do intensity 25 on a daily basis, maybe even 2 times per day, but consistently. You know, it doesn't help you to raise your vitamin C level if you eat 2 kilos of vitamin C 1 times per month. Huh? Right? Or even, I give you another example, which is pretty cool. Brushing your teeth. How many minutes? 2-3 minutes? Usually? Yeah? Yeah. 2-3 minutes. Usually 2 to 3 times per day. If we are really on top of it. Let's say 2 times. 2 times 2 minutes, 4 minutes. 7 days per week. 7 times 4 minutes, 28 minutes per week. We invest on average brushing our teeth. Some a little bit more, some a little bit less. And now we have these intelligent people, they say, Saturday morning between 9 and 10 I have nothing to do. So I'm gonna change my routine. I'm gonna brush my teeth every Saturday consistently for 28 minutes. We know that the results will be quite different, right? Even if we invest exactly the same amount of time in exactly the same amount of time frame. And it's all about consistency. If you tell your wife, I love you, only 1 time per month, even if you shout it on her, it's not the correct approach. To tell it every day to her in a very nice and lovely way, that's the approach. Okay? And if you want to utilize energy medicine for your benefit, for your health benefit, consistency beats energy. Just be consistent, and you don't have to raise the bar all the time in terms of intensity. And we know there are high intensity systems on the market, but those systems are designed for a very special purpose comparing to our systems. There is a technology, maybe you heard about it, rTMS, repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation. This is a technology, very powerful. It's a handheld device which is used in a clinical environment, very skilled people, and they apply it on the brain with extremely high intensities. We talk about intensities 100,000 times stronger than what we apply. For people mainly suffering from depression, with amazing results. And they use the high intensity when they apply it to literally create a reset in your brain, a reset, and it works quite good, but you have to be very careful because the intensity is so high that it also creates a lot of thermal energy, and that's why it can only be used by skilled people, and in a controlled environment, because it's dangerous. And if I tell you now, believe it or not, there are high intensity systems out which you can buy on the internet, online, for $20,000, which emit exactly the same intensity than an rTMS device. Something is wrong here. But that's reality. There are systems out you can buy with those kind of intensities. And this is out of responsibility, my opinion. And this has nothing to do in your household. because it's designed for a very specific approach. So the perfect intensity range, and we know it from science. We have a lot of basic science on that. We just need to look where it is. That cell expresses a self-preserving gene at about 7 to 8 microtesla, rather than stronger fields like the Earth magnetic field, which is about 70 to 80 microtesla. So, in other words, if intensities are too high and our entire body is exposed to them, they don't do so good things for us. On the contrary, if they are intensity-wise within the range of the natural electromagnetic intensity values, then they do good for us. So it makes total sense to implement that research into a PMF device for home use. And that's why our systems, they work within a range between 0.5 and about 100 microtesla. Very simple. Right?